Mock drafting with the boys. What's up,
Yeah,
dudes?
been long enough.
It's been too long. Jason's sideways. He's so excited.
Is it really making me sideways?
Hell yeah, dude.
Who's
All right.
There
taking
you go.
who's claiming the
How do you
101?
fix that?
You just did. I think it's just because you're from a mobile device.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
They used to let me have a full screen.
All right. So, Jason, you got to pick your spot here. So we got Tran at the 104. Keith is 107ing it up. And Albin's over at the 109.
Yeah, I'm really jumping
Oh,
on the
there you go.
grenade for you guys drafting at 7. This is some horse shit.
Dude, 7 sucks. You have a choice between basically like Amon-Ra St. Brown and like Puka. And I just am like, man, that doesn't feel like a first round pick to me.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll get that sweet ass second round pick. Have to start the quarterback run or some dumb shit.
Hell yeah. All right, Jason, which side are you going to go on? You going to the top half or the bottom half?
Give me. So who's got what?
So Tran's got the 104, Keith's at 107, and Albin's at 109.
12 team.
It's a
Yep.
12 teamer, yeah.
Okay, give me 12.
You want 12? All right, so
I'll vote for the last pick.
you have to go in and claim that, I believe.
Oh, okay, hold up. Draft room.
Yeah. Well, so if you're going to go 12, then I'll go shit, man. I'll go on the opposite side of the turn, I guess. I don't want the 101. I'll go 102.
It's not
Coward.
giving me an option to do that.
Hold on, let me see if I got you, brother. Let me see if I can do something here. You want the 112, you said?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I don't have the ability to put you in there.
That's fine. Just let it auto assign me. I'll take what it comes.
It doesn't look like you're in here, though, is the problem.
Huh. Okay.
Hold on.
What have I not pushed?
I don't know.
Draft
I
position.
don't know. What a great. This is some good old. So Keith, what's your yeah, no, you're good. What's your strategy at the 1? So have you done a lot of mock drafts at like in general for redraft, Keith?
This is my first one actually it's my first one for anything this season. The strategy at 7 is like normally best player. Like if people go wide receiver heavy, I'd love to get the best running back left, but really it's just I'm gonna go BPA the whole way, I think.
No, honestly, dude, I don't know. Like, I think we might be okay. Everybody might be okay doing that from the most part for the first 4 rounds or something.
Yeah, after that you got to start. Well, after that, I think the mid and the.
Oh, I got you, Jason.
Well, I don't know, man. I think at the turns, people have to reach a little more. I think I can just let things fall to me.
That is kind of a beautiful thing about being because.
But that's only in the later rounds. So early, I feel like I'm reaching, and then finally value starts to fall.
Did you send me a different?
I just sent you the latest one, Jason. You should be able to.
Is Sleeper?
Yeah, it's on Sleeper.
BB gun?
No. It's like a mock draft. It's like mock with the boys.
Oh, I joined a 12. I'll see what's going on here. Okay.
No, you're good. Yeah, you're good. No, that's our best ball league, the BB gun.
Yeah, join that too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I did.
It's $100. No, I figured it might be fun to do like a $20. Actually, we all decided it would be fun to do like a $20 like little best ball league. And
14 round mock. Okay.
Yeah, I want to make it like massively. Like I didn't want it to be like an hour and a half or something.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, I'm just curious how your team's going to look, Keith. So you can't do any trades in this? It's going to be nuts.
I know, it's going to be garbage. I'll trade for somebody, though.
You're like, all right, make this a league now.
Yeah.
That is kind of a cool thing that Sleeper does is like it allows you, after your mocks, it's like, do you want to make this a league? And I'm like, man.
Are you serious? I did not know that.
Yeah, I've done maybe 2 redraft mock drafts. I did the one that I posted the other day for Henry County Hard Knocks, which is an 8-team, a little baby league, a little baby 8-team league.
Lame.
Jason's just disappeared.
Yeah, man, you got me all thrown off here. Do you still have my work number? Because I'm using my personal phone as the camera, but this mock draft is not going to my sleeper app. It's coming.
All right, now try. It should have just went to your DMs and sleeper.
There we go.
I DM'd you, baby.
All right, now we're in it.
I slid in them.
Now
Now
we're
you should be able to claim the 112. Albin's like, if y'all don't hurry the hell up.
all right, here we are. Now we're cooking with gas.
You got
All
an
right.
buddy.
8-second clock per pick.
That's right.
Boom. I'm in.
There it is. All right, we're starting off, baby. Here we go. All right, Jamar Chase immediately off the board. So my thought, just real quick, I'm not going Saquon here. Like the regression that happens after how many touches he had in like the 2,000-yard seasons. Plus, I hate the Eagles. And then he was on the Madden cover too. You kidding me? Hell no. But I do like. I really like Bijan Robinson. I think he's gonna freaking PPR the shit out of this thing.
Whoa.
And then Trent is not online, so that's great. He's just taking up a spot.
Oh, come on, Trent.
He's 100% going Justin Jefferson anyway. We already know that.
Yeah, and I think that's what the computer will auto give him. I don't have his actual phone number, so I can't like reach out to him. I just got him on sleeper. So let me see.
Just figures.
Just figures.
These bankers.
I already hate every choice that I have at 7.
Oof. Yeah.
I mean, who are you looking at there?
I mean, I'm going to take Amon Ra.
Even without
yeah.
Ben Johnson?
I don't think it's going to matter. I think he's just too much of a PPR machine. But, well, I don't have any Puka anywhere. I might give Puka just because. Malik Neighbors, I think, is capped by his quarterback. Oh, my.
Oh, here's the choice.
Yeah, let's.
So, I mean,
let's go ahead. Let's switch it up. Let's go.
There you
Puka.
go.
Okay.
Alvin said, give me Amon Ra immediately. Damn, we got 8 wide receivers off the board, 3 running backs.
Yeah. And see,
this doesn't look like 2011, does it, boys?
Yeah,
it does not.
Really does.
What was it? Even like 2 or 3 years ago, some of these mocks, we were like, "What are we going to do? 3 running backs for first 3 rounds?"
That's what's crazy. And then you get here at 12 and it drops you. It's like, hey, you want Achane and Genty? You want to never worry about a running back ever again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, fuck. Well, so are we drafting as a dynasty?
No, this is just a redraft.
No, this is just a redraft.
All right. Oh, shit.
You're taking Derrick Henry.
Yeah, that's who he's asking. Is that who you're asking for?
Yeah, it's redraft. Yeah. We're taking Henry.
Yeah, you can't.
You got to.
On the comeback, man.
I mean, what are your thoughts about actually taking Genty here, and just solidifying your running backs?
Yeah, see, I like to draft at the back end of drafts. The reason I love his pick so much is you kind of fill your roster out all at once. Like you get a better picture of what you're trying to build. And therefore, I really don't like taking the same position.
I don't either.
Yeah, I kind of like to fill it out. I really like Drake London, but I think I like A.J. Brown. You want to get the best player. I think I got to take. Talking about trading the tight end. I'm taking London based on workload alone.
Dude, he was like the wide receiver 5 last year. I didn't realize that until I was looking at stuff this offseason.
Yeah.
He had a heck of a – I might have to change my keepers in Henry County Hard Knocks.
Well, the thing about Drake
Gibbs in London.
Well, I mean, who else are you going to throw to? And then the guy, I remember when he came out, the knock was he couldn't get separation. But at 6'5", how much separation do you need? You know what I mean? I think he's an easy big target, and they're talking about trading that tight end away in Atlanta. That's been a conversation for 2 weeks now. So,
yeah. I heard Pittsburgh wanted him.
Yeah,
I heard Pittsburgh wanted him bad. I heard Tennessee made an offer.
What's your thought process here, Keith?
Well, what I was hoping was McCaffrey to fall one more spot, because I will take McCaffrey anywhere in the second round. I feel like if I don't take a running back here, I'm kind of stuck. But I
With 0 RB.
Well, maybe. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the onesie and just get this out of the way.
I like that around the middle rounds right there.
Yeah.
Trey McBride, or I've seen Brock Bowers fall to that.
If Brock
spot.
Bowers had fallen, I would have definitely taken him.
That's yeah, no, I like that. So what I'm looking at here, I've got Bijan. I think he's a cornerstone, obviously, and I have a quick pick. So there's only 2 picks between my next pick here. So I could go McHonky, my dude.
Yeah.
I could pray, not pray is not the right word, but believe in Tyreek Hill again. I don't know, man. Wide receivers after the age of 31 that fall off like that do not come back. I really don't like the wide receiver options here. I think I'm going to wait until my next pick, and I'm going to grab a guy who's going to be on a really good offense. He's in a contract negotiation right now, but he's had, I don't know, a bajillion touchdowns over the last 2 years. So give me some Kyron Williams. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson off the board at the end of the second is crazy. This is not a super flex league, by the way. This is just a 1 QB. So that's a little wild to me. Man, I don't like any of these guys as my wide receiver one. But I feel like I never go high T in these things. I'm gonna go real high T and just see what happens. I don't like taking running backs from dude, we're gonna see.
You
I don't
doing
like
Jonathan
taking running
Taylor?
backs. Yep. I don't like taking running backs from like what I think are gonna be bad offenses, but he should get every single thing.
Yeah,
behind
but
the quarterback.
think about it, man. Like, all 3 of your running backs are going to catch shitloads of passes.
Yep.
So you've almost drafted like a wide receiver 3 with your 3 running backs.
I love that. Tell me more about how good my team is, Keith.
I mean, I love running backs, man. I'm freaking old school.
Yeah, I know. This is like killing me. 0 hot out. Okay.
You know what, man? Let's just.
And you got no running backs, Puka and Trey McBride.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hated that you passed on Bucky, Keith. I was like, oh.
I was only going to take one in the first 3 rounds, and I think I'll go great offense.
Yeah. No, dude, I actually really like Chase Brown in the middle of the third. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that hamstrings me a little bit with some guys that might drop, but I have no issue having Burrow, T. Higgins, and Chase Brown all on the same team. I do not care. Oh, yeah. For one redraft team, I'll super stack it. It doesn't bother me a bit.
Yeah, for sure. That's a really good strategy in best ball too. Damn, I shouldn't have said nothing. We're in a best ball league. All right, Jason, what are you thinking here?
Man. All right. So Kittle got his money, so I don't really like him right there. All right, let's do this. So, believing in Jaden Daniels, I'm going to say he's not going to have a sophomore slump.
Oh.
Well, you know what, though? No.
No.
Do I like James Cook or do I like Kenneth Walker? I like Kenneth. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Ken Walker guy over James Cook myself.
Ken Walker's upside is definitely better. I mean, James Cook's not going to get 15, 16 touchdowns a year. Again, he's just not.
He won't. I mean, he scored 3 or 2 rushing touchdowns in 2023. For him to jump all the way to what is it? Like you said, 15 or 16. That's just anomalous.
And he was still like what, the RB7 or 8 with 15 touchdowns. Like, what's he at with 6?
Right, exactly. He's a solid RB2, I would say at that point.
Yeah, I like him, but Josh Allen's the RB1 forever.
True. What are you saying, Jason?
I said there's a wide receiver I really want, but it would be a reach.
Oh. What are we looking at here? I'm looking at DK Metcalf, Drop King.
Oh yes. Oh yes. You know what? We're gonna ride with Scary Terry.
Yeah.
Oh man. That DK Metcalf it's tantalizing, man. Aaron Rodgers to DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Who the hell else are they throwing the ball to?
I don't know. They'll sign everybody from Green Bay 5 years ago in the next 2 weeks.
Somebody said they're going to sign Randall Cobb in one of our chats, and I fucking lost it. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of any of it.
Oh, you know they're bringing somebody. That's not the end of it. It's not.
Alan Lazard is a Steeler already for sure.
Yeah,
$15 million 1-year contract.
Yeah, that seems to be the norm, right? 12, 13, 15.
You guys should trade for Garrett Wilson so he can suck dick for you guys.
Oh man, I love Garrett too.
He's so talented, man. He just
I don't know what it is.
look at Keith's got a little rainbow of colors up there. I like it. It is
Pride Month, man. Oh, let's see. Can't take Devontae.
What are you concerned with Devontae being a wide receiver too on his team, or like the age, or what?
For my team, I'm not concerned about any of that except I've got Puka. I'm not concerned about Devontae in general. No,
that totally makes sense. I totally forgot you had Puka.
Yeah. Let's see. Somebody. Yeah, he's gone.
Goodness gracious, Albin.
Amon
Ross St. Brown, Josh
You know
Jacobs,
what?
Brees
Let's
Hall.
go ahead and do it. Let's do this.
There you go. Okay. Hey, the tush push is not banned. That thing is. It's live.
It's never going away ever.
There you go, Eric. Served up on a silver plate.
I know, dude. I don't want to do it either. I was really hoping Rashee Rice would drop to me. I love me some Rashee Rice.
You need a wide receiver 1, and you got a guy with a shit pile of volume. How do you not take that?
No, it's true. So this is my thought. I'm going to hope he drops to me after this. I don't think he will because Team 1. Oh, no, Team 1. No, I think he might because Team 1 already has 2 wide receivers. I'm going to go with somebody who I think is probably not as talented, but is on a much better offense. I trust Sean Payton a lot. I think Bo Nix is really, really good. I don't like Cortland Sutton as my wide receiver 1, but that just means I'm going to have to draft a shitload of wide receivers the rest of this draft. So I'm going to go Cortland Sutton here.
I think Cortland's fine.
Oh, what a
all right.
gamble.
Well, this worked out perfect. I'll go ahead and take DK then. Boom.
Oh man.
So my gamble paid off.
I like it a lot better when you put it that way, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think Cortland Sutton has a high floor, and DK Metcalf's going to have a high floor too. But DK Metcalf could have a real high ceiling.
Oh, I know what Keith's about to do. Ouch.
He's going
to take Xavier Worthy right here.
Oh, man.
Well, what I was hoping, and I don't really have much faith in this dude normally, but since I have Hurts, I was hoping Devontae Smith would fall, and he did not. So that was McCaffrey in round 2 and Smith in round 5 that go one pick before. Yeah, it's the worst. Now, Patrick Mahomes still being on the board here means I wish I hadn't taken Hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to bank on a little upside here.
A little Xavier Worthy? Okay.
Well,
I like that pick, man.
I do like that pick.
Yeah, because he could easily be the wide receiver 20, but if things break right, he could be 6 or 7 as well.
Absolutely.
I'm already, again, drafting from the 7, I'm already not in love with my team, but I think I can make it work.
I don't mind that team whatsoever. I mean, the big fact is you have one of 2 tight ends that I actually trust this year. All right. So, okay. Jason goes Patty Mahomes.
Mahomes right there. That's.
Now I'm curious if you're going to stack him up. Oh, no. Xavier Worthy already went. Damn it.
Yeah, he went.
Travis Kelce. There you go.
Probably my favorite receiver this year, George Pickens. That's going to solidify my receiving core there.
Dude, my favorite receiver this year, or kind of under the radar receiver, is went right before Albin there. Jerry Jeudy, man. Jerry Jeudy was quietly really, really good last year. And in Dynasty, man, he's 26 years or 20. Yeah, he's 26 years old. He's a definitely a buy in Dynasty, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like Judy. I think Shadur starts. I'm still going with that. I'm crazy. I think Shadur Sanders is going to get the job. So the alliteration team, Shadur Sanders to Jerry Judy. I love it.
You just made your English
hate
teacher
all
from
of this.
Bassett so happy.
All right, it's redraft. I'm going to get 1 year out of this guy.
Oh yeah, dude, love that pick.
Oh yeah.
And so now that I'm on the clock again, I'm looking what you guys have done, and but specifically, like more of Keith's thing, a 3rd round running back and a 6th round running back. Like, I wish I'd have done that because there was so much depth at running back this year.
There is.
I mean, getting, especially, let's just say in redraft at least, like getting Aaron Jones in the 6th, man.
Yeah, my team feels like not quite RB0, but I didn't punt it either.
Yeah, no, I got you. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go some big time upside here. And if you're in an IDP league, definitely get this guy. But man, I've been watching Travis Hunter highlights from training camp or from OTAs.
Dude, he's been wrecking stuff,
That
man.
kid, I mean, he's been dancing too much, apparently, is what I saw on Twitter yesterday. But he's been looking great in drills. I think Trevor Lawrence has been up there near the top in the league in pass attempts the past 2 or 3 years. So he ought to get every opportunity.
Don't take this guy right now. I am. Oh man.
Oh yeah. So there's
upset with you if you don't take this guy right now.
So I'm curious who you're talking about, but I'm going to go the leader of an amazing what I think is going to be an amazing offense. He's got weapons galore. I'm going to go ahead and take Baker Mayfield in the 7th round. Feels like stealing.
Okay, respectable. But here's my pitch. Rome Odunze.
I do like
year 2. You needed receivers. You got a late start. The guy's ceiling is fucking huge.
I agree. He flashed
really
last year
like
too.
Rome Odunze from an athletic perspective.
I can really kind of do anything I want here. I think I'm going to bank on a little upside here. Another pass catcher, running back. Let's do this.
Oh, I like that.
I like it too.
Oh, and what should be an ascending offense? Oh, Bo Nix in the 7th too. I like that from Alvin.
No, what do you guys think of? I mean, Ramondre's not dead.
Yeah, but this kid's got lightning coming out of his ass. And I'm hearing his name left and right. Shit, they were talking about him on Bussin' with the Boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everybody is on the Travion train.
Okay.
Travion train. I like that.
Travion train. All right, guys, what do we think? Do we like Jalen Warren? I'm asking a Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm like, ask Keith that one.
I think for the first half of the season, 100%. I really like him, but he's never going to be the workhorse.
All right, I'm taking. I'm taking my buddy with one last.
Dude, what ETN? I don't care what people say, man. ETN's not out to pasture yet either.
No, and this is the season to have him because he's got to prove something this year.
Yeah,
and he's going so late in drafts too. Like last year, we were spending a 1st, maybe a 2nd round pick on him last year, and he sucked last year. But for his ADP, he's your 3rd running back. That's not. And if he sucks, then drop him or whatever. Wait till a big game and trade him.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to pass this right now. Man, this could be the stupidest move, but it could be the greatest move. I'm taking F on him. It's pink cocaine.
Oh, and Alvin follows up the. Caleb Johnson went right before Jalen Warren.
All right, so I've gotten my onesies out of the way, which isn't normally something I do. So I'm probably stuck having to take a wide receiver.
Damn,
but there's still some pretty good ones. I think what I'll do,
there is some good ones left,
is maybe take a shot on somebody who could be way better than 148 projected points, especially with their running back situation. They'll probably throw him in the backfield too. I'm going to go Debo.
Damn it, dude. I was hoping he would come back to me. I love Debo in Cliff Kingsbury's offense. Like
Yeah.
all the horizontal concepts and things that he does, like it's tailor made for Debo.
Yeah,
And
he
he
could
can
be
do like
like
you said.
Rondale Moore, only can break tackles.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So I'm looking wide receiver here too. Um, let me see. Yeah, because Evan Ingram is appealing, but I don't really want to have too many Broncos on the team just in case all the hype is unwarranted.
Yeah.
But I may go. I love Jacoby Myers. I think Jacoby Myers is like the most solid like wide receiver 2/3 of all time. Not of all
I
time, but
agree.
let me let Jason back in here real quick. There he is.
There I am. My camera's all messed up again.
I'm gonna go some massive upside here. People are talking about this kid left and right. For first round pick last year, Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, he was. I almost took him over. Debo, but I think we all know that Kittle's the real wide receiver one.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. You
But
know
I
what?
love
I am gonna
Pearsall.
go. I'm gonna go ahead and get my tight end here. I am gonna go Evan Ingram. There really isn't a whole lot of wide receiver talent after Cortland Sutton in Denver. So
I think you're forgetting about Marvin Mims, man.
he's a gadget guy, though. I like
Love
Marvin
Marvin
Mims.
Mims.
Hey, I got him in one of our leagues. If you want to float me a first over for him,
No, that's okay. I got him in the league that counts. All right. So
I can't.
somebody in this quarterback room has got to throw. I guess, according to Albin, it's going to be Danny Dimes. I'm going to take Michael Pittman here. He could still be a 1.
Yeah,
I like that.
See, I'm glad you said that. This is a great. Oh, God damn it, Alvin! I hate you, Alvin. So Tyler Warren.
He's going to get his Colts, dude.
I see him as the true number one target on the team.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You're settling into an offense, even if you are, Danny Dimes, and you've been around a while. You're still settling into a new offense. Your tight end's amazing athlete. I feel like he's the true number one target on that team. I hate it. I wanted that bad.
Did y'all know I took him at the 201 in our rookie draft?
No. That was going to be my tight end, so now I'm really fucked.
I think Keith traded me that pick too. Thanks, man.
Well, I'm going to take Charbonnet.
Hey, man.
Just
My team's awesome.
Go ahead and get my my handcuff there.
Old Zach Sharbs.
Oh, yeah, old Sharps.
I think he's super talented too. He's got draft capital. And Kenneth Walker's been known to get injured a few times.
Yes. We're going to go ahead and hang on. Really needed a tight end right here, but I kind of hate everything. So that being said, nope, there's still some guys there. What am I looking at? 20 seconds. You know, this is where I feel like there's some real losers, and then there's some hidden winners, right? And so you got to kind of dip down a bit in some places here. But I'm going to do it against my better judgment. I took Javonte Williams, and I'm hoping that Dak throws him the ball a lot. We'll see.
Dude, I did not realize how many targets he had last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's that Sean Payton offense, baby. Run through the air.
I hope that Dak Prescott is going to get him involved in that way.
If he's back to 90% of what he was, he's still really solid. And I don't know that he'll ever get back to where he was like a top 5 dynasty guy or whatever, but he's too talented, man.
Albin, you son of a gun.
He really is.
I was like, oh, Darnell Mooney should come back to me. Nope.
You weren't going to get Darnell Mooney.
Oh, you're gonna get.
Yeah. I was
Oh.
already had my guy queued up.
I even thought about it, but I think I've got a wealth of riches at receiver, so I'm chilling right now.
Yeah, your receiving room looks. I'm looking here. Who's receiving room? So I really like Team 3's receiving room.
Mm.
Tyreek Hill is your
What do
third
I
wide
wanna
receiver is
do?
not bad
What
for
do I
trans
wanna
team.
do? I think I'm going to take a shot on Houston's number 2.
Okay.
I like it.
Rook.
Oh, Scatterbo.
Yeah, I was looking at Scatabo too, man.
Oh,
Tyrone Tracy, though, he's not going away either.
yeah, he's not. But this kid is insane. I don't know. I feel like you get the Tasmanian devil out there and then you make some coaching decisions.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm not thinking that Tyrone Tracy hangs on to the job all year, but he doesn't go away to where, like, Scatabo's not going to be Peyton Hillis for that 1 year. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe in a year, maybe next year.
Yeah, I can see it in a year.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a guy here that has been getting a lot of buzz over the offseason. He actually might be the starting running back.
Ooh.
I'm going to go ahead and take Tank Bigsby.
I don't agree, but
I don't necessarily agree, but in the 10th round, honestly, man, like the last 4 or 5 picks of like a redraft are all going to be your bench. Or like for me, all my bench players,
These
cool
are
cutting.
So
this is just taking upside shot on guys now.
Yeah.
I would have went with Eckler because Eckler and the way he's used, one play can get you your weekly what you need.
And that's fair. I mean? I'm more just if Travis Etienne is like completely done. I don't think he's completely done, but I do think he's lost a step. I really like because in Bishal Tootin, everybody loves him in the fantasy football like community or on Twitter and bullcrap. The dude fumbles like he has freaking butter on his hand.
Didn't he fumble like his first touch?
He did.
Yeah.
Well, Tank Bigsby fumbled like his first touch, but like
yeah.
Bishal Tootin apparently like it's a college. Oh shit! I'm gonna go complete upside here. Keon Coleman was a early second round pick last year, I believe.
Keon, yeah. I mean, you really wonder what he's going to do.
Let's see, Jalen McMillan, I don't believe in. Ikbuka, I don't think this is the year.
Unless Chris Godwin is just like still hobbled or something, but I haven't heard anything that says that
might be he came back from that ACL and was okay, and this is this was like a dislocated ankle. I'm not super sure that's too much of a problem, but I think you know what? I'm gonna go Chicago's RB1.
Oh, little Roshan Johnson. I was trying to get him from Keith so bad in Dynasty. I was like, just throw him in there. Just throw him in there. It'll be fine.
Just throw him in Roshan.
What was that? It was Trey McBride. I wanted Trey McBride and Roshan Johnson for the 103 and Cooper Kupp, I think is what it was.
Yeah, it was somewhere through there.
He said, trying to take my
because you wanted Roshan and Javonte Williams. Like, dude, come on. You can't just have everybody.
Well, look, you got to open up with a trade. You know, you got to open up.
Yeah.
It's the opening offer.
Got to let them talk you down.
Yeah.
Look, I hate this because I got a lot of commanders. I don't want necessarily a lot of commanders, but
yeah, you do. You know, you're a Washington fan.
Ends, I trust Zach Ertz more than anybody.
Ertz. Yeah.
Ertz was
solid floor. Loveland, Pitt, Joe. So my man Albin was just he said, "Give me 2 rookie tight ends. We'll see which one works out."
Yeah, I don't like Colson Loveland. I don't know why we're all just selling Komet. I don't get it.
What? Yeah, I don't. Komet's making like $12 million a year too. He's not going anywhere this year. You might be fine next year, but he is there this year to cut into that share 100%.
Yeah,
and at best, what the deal is with that. At best, Colston is, in my opinion, the 4th option on the team with DJ Moore, Adunze, And then, okay, at best, he's the third option on the team. Maybe he gets more targets than Luther Burden.
I'm going to take a
But-
shot on somebody that could end up being the one.
Oh, I know.
For Gino. Let's go. I thought about Kyle Williams,
Zach.
but I've already got Travion, and I didn't want to, just in case, I didn't want a bunch of Patriots.
Yeah.
And funny enough, you say that Kyle Williams is going to be my pick.
Okay.
Dude, have y'all seen any videos of him at OTAs?
Oh, he's been looking good, man.
Bro,
No.
his release off the line is crazy. I'm gonna go the Rook. My brother is a massive fan of that kid. Like, and he's also a Patriots fan, so it might be a bit
I
of a
can
homer,
tell by
but-
all of our rookie drafts.
I know, right? Let's see what we got. You know what? I'm gonna go. I think it was Keith. Yep, I'm gonna handcuff Keith's guy because he's old and he's tied to a very, very, very good offense. I love their head coach. And this dude, when he got the opportunity in San Francisco last year, he was missed a nasty time. I'm gonna go Jordan Mason.
Okay.
By the way, I hate my team. I think it's awful.
Yeah, the running backs. That's right.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of the exercise. You know, my team is trash. I'm just trying to rescue it here. So you guys think Shador is going to be the guy, right?
I do.
I think it's Joe Flacco.
See, I'm hoping it's Joe Flacco for this.
Oh yeah, Cedric Tillman.
But the guy, I mean, he missed what, 8 weeks with a concussion? That's not great. Like, he might not be able to find the stadium right now.
Yeah, that's a Chris Olave territory.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
And somebody tell me how Amari Cooper's not on a team yet. That is dumb.
Yeah, it's really
Dude, that
He's
is
just
crazy.
waiting. He's waiting on somebody to get an ACL tear.
All right. So I'm going to take one of my favorite players in the NFL, the unsung hero of the Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
And
Where art thou, Romeo?
then I'm going to put up Dalton.
Shakespeare.
I know this isn't a dynasty, but Romeo Dobbs, man, is such a good dude to have right now in dynasty because I just don't think he's going to be there much longer.
And I hate that because if you watch Green Bay, I don't think anyone can argue that there's not a better connection than Love to Dobbs. Like, God, he finds him anywhere, everywhere. It's instant. I don't know.
Yeah.
They look so good when I watch that team play. I just don't understand why he's not a constant on the field. Like, I know somebody's got to be hurt half the time to get out there.
Yeah, the good thing is somebody's always hurt.
Yeah, that's the good thing. But when he's out there, it's instant.
This is a mock. I'm not gonna double up on anybody. Like I would never start anybody over Trey. I'd never start anybody over Jalen Hurts. So, I mean, best position player available. What happens here? You know what? He hasn't been overtaken yet. Let's just go Quentin.
Okay.
Like,
Don't believe in
these are
Trey
all-
Harris, huh?
These are all upside dart throws. You know how that goes.
100%. I've got one here. I don't like to bank on injury, but I don't mind banking on a backup if I think the starter's cooked. And Jason, in the video that I did for you a few days ago, I think Mark I keep wanting to say Mark Henry. Mark Andrews is cooked.
No,
And I've
Mark,
got Evan
Mark
Ingram.
Andrews is fine, man. You were mistaken.
Dude, 40% of his points came through touchdowns. I don't like that. Going Isaiah Likely, dude. I think he's a way better, well, definitely way more athletic player. And if Andrews is cooked, love it. All right, let's look at these teams.
Please.
All right. We'll just go in order of the little draft here.
I wish Sleeper graded this stuff.
Why is there still a damn metronome going on? Who's got the metronome?
I mean, why would there be a metronome? Is it not on Sleeper?
Well, the draft's over.
I know.
Hold on. Let me try something here. Nope. Okay, it don't matter. I like a little metronome. Reminds me of marching band.
Oh
So
God.
I've got. I started real heavy with the running backs. And I'll be honest with y'all. I'll just go over my how I feel about the strategy that I used. I really wish. So I'm happy with Bijan there. I wish I would have grabbed probably Ladd or T Higgins in the second round and kind of gave myself a little more versatility. And but running back room is nasty. Wide receiver room, I do not like it whatsoever. I think there's a lot of volatility, so that can be good, I guess, for redraft. And then Baker, I love Baker at QB. And then my Ricky Pearsall, I think, has high upside. Keon Coleman, my AFC East guys, I'm iffy about. And then my tight end room, I don't really love either. So verdict for me is picking from the 102 sucked, or at least my picking from the 102 sucked.
Well, I mean, what would you have done differently? You would have taken T. Higgins over Kyron because you did jump a little to get Kyron.
I did a little bit, yeah.
And then your third round pick is Kyron. And then, I don't know, man. If you want to go super hot, and plus having running backs, man, if this were a real league, somebody's getting hurt. You can always trade.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, you look at Tran's team there at the 4. I mean, Alvin Kamara and Tyrone Tracy are his starting RBs. Like, that could be somebody I could flip, JSN for Kyron Williams or something like that.
I'm actually surprised he wasn't more, like Tran wasn't more into going, let's see, which way was it going? He picked Kamara, then he picked Zay Flowers. I think if I were him, I might have gone Connor there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you end up with like Travis Hunter or Addison maybe in the next round, which I think Addison, Hunter, and Zay Flowers are sort of interchangeable.
Yeah.
So basically you've traded Tyrone Tracy for James Conner, which I think everybody would agree that would be the way.
Agree. I don't even think we should look at Tran's team because
I'll just say this. I hope he didn't draft that. I hope that was all.
Oh, no, he went on auto draft.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. And so whose team do you guys like the most? Because actually, Tran's first four picks, I really like a lot. I like Jason's 4. I actually like it. Yeah, I think I went onesie. I think I went onesies too early, but I was trying with McBride to get a top 2 tight end. And I think Jalen Hurts is always a top 3 or 4 quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't need to do Hurts that early.
I don't know. I kind of love your team.
I don't know, man. I think my Debo at wide receiver 3 is suspect. Jameson Williams at wide receiver 2 feels suspect. What the shit? I don't know. It's got crazy upside. If I mean, it's like everybody else says. If my team hits, they're going to hit big. Like Aaron Jones could be huge for one more year.
I don't know. I think Alvin won it.
Yeah, I was going to pull up his team real quick. I really like his team.
Yeah, his first 4. I'm not a big Xavier Worthy guy, but that being said, take a shot on the number 1 what could be the number 1 on a great offense. Have no issue with that at all. Man, but his first 4 picks were about as solid as it gets.
I mean, his flex is Joe Mixon and Caleb Johnson. Like
and Bo Nix. Bo Nix, man. Bo Nix and Mayfield and probably Purdy and Kyler. If you can get those guys in like the 8, 9, 10th round, you don't need Jalen Hurts. You don't need.
Team 8 here got Brock Purdy at the 9. And man, I like that. I think that honestly might be the strategy. I'm a big believer in the 49ers this year because I'm looking at I think it's FTN, and basically the San Francisco's defense is ranked almost dead last, so they're going to have to throw the ball a ton, and that means good for good things for everybody in the offense. I actually have like a couple dollars in for Brock Purdy as MVP.
Yeah, I could see that. But, you know,
Christ, I'm looking at this. I didn't realize Keenan Allen doesn't have a job.
Nope.
no, he will. He'll be a
No,
Steeler. He's old enough.
he meets the prerequisite age of the Steelers.
I'm
What
going
if
to
you
tell you, I
guys-
think we started to
I'm gonna
see
pull
where
up.
Rodgers is going to start pulling from. Ugh.
Jason's team real
Yeah.
quick. Jason,
Dude.
I'll be honest, man. I really love your team aside from like Zach Ertz.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I mean,
I
at
completely
the end of the day, like he's a reliable target for Jaden Daniels. But yeah, your starter, like, and Travis
Yeah, but
Etienne and
he's
Stephon
got
Diggs,
Dalton
man.
Schultz too, though. It's not like he's just running solo with
that's
Ertz.
fair.
That's I would always do. If I'm going to take Ertz, I'm definitely taking another guy.
Yeah.
I think that is
I
the
just
strategy.
kicked right into the curve. I was it's like I said, I really wanted Tyler Warren, and as soon as he came off the board, I just said, fuck that position.
Yeah.
And I think that's a viable strategy when you go kind of later tight end. Just double tap it and then just kind of hope for the best.
Yep.
What do you guys think of Justin Fields this year?
He's going to be great in leagues where passing doesn't count as much and running
Yeah.
counts more.
There we go. I think Justin Fields puts up I think he puts up great numbers on the ground.
Everybody hated on him in Pittsburgh. I thought his passing numbers were okay, and they were winning. It didn't bother me, but I don't think Garrett Wilson's going to suffer. I don't think Breece Hall's going to suffer, but I don't think they're going to have a viable wide receiver too. Like if you have their wide receiver too, cut them. If you have their tight end, cut them.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He
think
could do all right.
I think Justin Fields will get he'll get a good amount of yards out of Breece Hall that he didn't. But I do think the guy will make a lot happen. That's just who he is. So I still think he's a great fantasy option.
Yeah. I was worried about Breece's touchdown suffering because Fields around the goal line.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
And Breece has like a large part of his fantasy points come from receptions. And I'm just curious how much Fields is going to check down versus Rodgers last year. And then
a running quarterback tends to take those dump offs away from a running back. That's for sure.
And maybe Justin Fields has matured. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he went, what is that, in the 12th round? That's if you wanted to play real like late quarterback, like double tap JJ McCarthy and Justin Fields, they look like they went about, a roundish apart.
Tell me, Trevor Lawrence went in the 13th round.
Yeah.
Drake May went in the 11th. Stroud went in the 10th.
Yeah.
Anybody who thinks Stroud's going to be as bad as last year, I just don't see it.
Nope.
Yeah, I think he's going to kind of.
A lot.
So I definitely wish now that I had skipped Hurts, and I could have come down here and had. Yeah, I could have had Purdy. I could have had Purdy in the 9th. That would have been the move, I think.
Well, I think that was the thing for me that kind of made my draft is Mahomes fell to me at 5.
Yeah,
like,
you
when
almost
you
have
get
to
the
take
best
him at
quarterback in
5.
football in the 5th round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's no way you took him in the 5th. He was the only quarterback taken in the 5th and 6th. There's no way that like Team 11 probably takes him right after they take him over Olave for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I understand. Being the best there is. Fantasy's about opportunity, right? So, but there's one thing about Kansas City that I don't know. I feel like they've been overlooked in the offseason. Like they're not going to be the same team that only where he only has Kelsey to throw to. Like we're resetting. They got Xavier Worthy. I'm interested to see what Hollywood Brown does. I think it's kind of wild that he hasn't really been talked about at all. And I mean, I remember when Lamar Jackson was just throwing bombs at that guy. I mean, let's be honest. Mahomes has got a better ability to do that. All he has to do is run a go route. He doesn't have any other purpose on the team than to just, straight line speed down the field. You have that with Patrick Mahomes. We know what that looks like.
Well, Mahomes has a little bit of a sneaky rushing upside too. 300 or 400 yards is pretty consistent. And what happens if Elijah Mitchell gets on the field a little bit?
Yeah.
Now you got a dump off guy, and Pacheco's good. I really like Pacheco, but you've got a guy who is sort of like Aaron Jones in Elijah Mitchell, who can catch and make things happen. He could turn a 5-yard, just 5-yard dump off into take it to the house.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I really love Mahomes. I can't believe I got him in the 5th. This is just, to me, that was criminal.
Yeah, 6th quarterback off the board. Like another one didn't go until Baker, I guess.
Yeah.
Fully 2 rounds later.
Yeah, that Baker Knicks Goff group. You know what? I don't care. I'm sort of a Kyler Murray truther too. I think he went later than he should. Justin Herbert. That's in the 9th round. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're just doing the late round, which most people should in a 1 QB league. I totally get it. But he should be up there. I think what people are worried about, and I guess this is a viable concern, you just signed Najee. You went and got Amarian Hampton. Obviously, they want to run the ball. But they wanted to run the ball last year, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin Herbert's the best player on that team. Why not use your best player and his talents?
Well, and they went and got Najee. Najee had like 90 catches one year. The year when Ben Roethlisberger was throwing left-handed. Like, he had 90 catches, man. I was against him in a fantasy league that was full PPR, and he caught 19 balls on me. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Jesus, 19 for 19?
Yeah, for 23.
Dude, I'll be honest. That's why I hate like full PPR league, because stupid shit like that happens. You're like, oh, this dude scored 38 points, but he had like 50 yards. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like how you did it in Noobs, where it's like tiered. Although that does wreck me with Camaro sometimes.
Get wrecked.
Well, I'm getting wrecked. 3 straight titles. Just getting wrecked.
Cut his mic off. Cut his mic off. Well, boys, this was actually pretty darn. Yeah, I'm aware. I saw the Adam Rank video. Thank you so much for that. That hurt my feelings.
That was the best $40 I've ever spent.
He did such a good job, and like genuinely
could not believe it, man.
Dude,
when he sent a 6-minute video, I'm like, this fucking guy's got time to kill.
I was hurt, like it's fantasy football. I don't really get my feelings hurt too much in that. That one was like, okay, I got to do something. I gotta.
I missed that video. Where the fuck is that video?
Oh, don't worry. I'll repost it.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
God damn it, Jason.
Dude, I could not believe I'm just scouring Cameo. And it's like Adam Rank, $40. I'm like, get out of here. It'd probably do like 30 seconds. Nah, man. 6-minute opus.
Oh, wow.
Dude, it was really good. Like, I mean, hurtful, but really, really, really good. We're just casually name dropping Adam Rank.
Well, I feel like I've given him, I've paid him for goods and services. We're definitely friends now.
Oh,
that's fair. He follows me on Twitter, so that's kind of cool.
That is right. I totally forgot about that.
That's right. And don't forget about it again. I'll make sure to remind y'all.
Does he reach out and ask you how you're doing?
He usually asks me for like fantasy advice.
Oh, hell yeah, man. He'll probably
but then he found out I was
Cameo videos to you.
I was going to say, then he found out I was in that league. He was like, "Oh, you're actually an idiot. Like, you're one of the idiots.
You've been blocked."
Yeah, I went back to his profile. I was like, "You've been blocked." I'm like, "Shit."
Well,
Well,
gentlemen,
boys, this was
we gotta
actually
do
fun.
this one again, man. I need
Oh,
to do
Oh,
more mock
100%.
drafts.
For sure. Yeah, we could definitely do that because the ADP is going to get a little, we'll say, better, quote unquote.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I think for folks that kind of keep up with it year round, like us, ADP right now is perfect because we're like, ooh, this dude's going to be way higher come September or whatever. But
We should
we'll
definitely
have,
do one like once a month, and then when it gets closer to actual time, we should try to do one like once a week if we can.
dude,
Because
I'm
I
down.
feel like you get a more influx of information.
Yeah, see if we can keep up with the sort of the biggest ADP shifts.
Yeah.
100. I'll bring my podcast equipment on deployment, dude. I'm good. Let's go.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're going to the moon.
I'm going to the moon. Yeah, Space Force.
Yes.
Boots on the moon.
Are you still going to the UAE?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say you lucky.
no,
fuck.
no. I'm going. No, I'm going even play even better places. I'm going like around. Should I talk about this on YouTube?
I don't
Yes.
know.
I'll say I'm going to the Pacific. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So like, I mean, Air Force is like 5-star hotels, lobster, ribeye every night. It's gonna be great.
I doubt that.
Sounds like I truly missed my calling.
I feel like I doubt that a lot.
Well, I guess
Dude,
we'll find
I
out
hope-
locations
you
where
get
I'm
the-
podcasting.
I hope you get the best MREs they can serve you.
Dude, that chili mac, honestly, the shredded beef and barbecue sauce MRE is fantastic. Got little tortillas in there. You heat those sons of bitches up in the MRE pouch, dude. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's not great, but it ain't bad.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, now that I've gotten back into lifting and watching sort of what I'm doing and stuff like that. Like I eat plenty of stuff that's like, oh man, it's really good. Well, actually, it's not really good, but it's not terrible. Like that's
It's
the
good
line.
for me.
It's like, yeah, it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing you can have ever.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna bake a sweet potato tonight. I'm gonna put ground turkey in it with like Greek yogurt, and that's gonna be like with a little cilantro, a little red onion, obviously
Dude,
with the.
I do that kind of shit all the time, man.
It's real good, man.
I'll make buffalo chicken salad and then make a baked sweet potato and just polish it in there. Just throw it all in one bowl. I don't care.
That's right.
I've got
We're now our uncles at the cookout because my uncles used to do that when I was little, and I'd be like, dude, that's so fucking gross. And now I'm like, yeah, just I don't care if this food touches. I'm gonna mix all this shit up anyway.
I will fill a baked potato with anything, like whatever kind of meat you got. Just throw it down in the baked potato. I do not give a fuck.
100%. Oh shit. Well, boys, this was actually a lot of fun. We'll schedule one for here real soon again.
Okay.
But appreciate it for the one person that watched. Thank you, Albin, for being like live drafting with us. Fuck you, Tran, for auto drafting. You son of a gun. I guess that abacus math he was talking about didn't work out for him.
No.
But anyways, boys, we'll talk to y'all later.
All right, man.
All right,
And Jason,
guys.
Jason, be looking out. I'm gonna drop that link to that cameo.